Hi beauties! Today I'm sharing a detailed beginner-friendly makeup tutorial for an everyday look. Let's get started with the first step, using eyes as primer. Yes, you saw that right. This helps minimize pores and gives your skin a smooth, refreshed base for makeup. I mean, it's a quick hack for long-lasting results, you know. Next, I'm locking in that freshness with a light spritz of setting spray. This preps the skin even further and gives us a flawless start. For foundation, I'm using a shade that matches my skin tone perfectly. Now, this is how to identify if a foundation is exactly your skin tone, just like that. Now, take your beauty sponge, dab it generously on your foundation, and apply on your skin. The key is to make sure there are no harsh lines. You have to get this part really perfectly correct because it sets the tone for the entire makeup. So be careful, spend more time blending. Now on to concealer. I'm using a shade that's one step lighter than my foundation to brighten up my under eyes, the center of my forehead, and my chin. Remember, less is more, but you can always add if you need to. While you're applying your concealer, either with a beauty sponge or a brush, please do not drag it, okay? Just gently dab, 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 and it will do the trick. If you're enjoying this so far, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications because there's so much in store for you. To set that concealer in place, I'm gently patting in some setting powder. Now this keeps everything matte and prevents creasing throughout the day. To apply that, take as minimal as possible and apply under your eye, your forehead, the bridge of your nose, and in your chin. For an extra touch of brightness, I'm adding a layer of white loose powder. This step is optional, but I mean, it really gives that polished look. Let's add some color. I'm using a liquid blush to give my cheeks a natural rosy glow. Dab lightly and blend upwards for that lifted effect. Moving on to the brows. My brows are already trimmed, so I'm just going to apply brow gel. In place of that, I'm using edge control, and after that, I'm going to brush through. This gives it a neat and defined look before we even draw them. Then I'll dab a little bit of setting powder and apply on my brows so that they'll stay matte. Quick break to prep my hair. I love doing this in the middle of makeup so I can see how the final look will come together. I already posted a video of how I achieved this hairstyle in under 5-10 minutes on New Year's Eve, and I'll link it right here. Go watch it. Now for my eyebrows, unless you are fairer than me, you have no need using this brighter shade of pencil. You can use it on your lips, but don't use it on your brows, okay? The one I'm using is color 3 of Davis pencil. I'm going to link it in the description, don't worry. So I'm going to sharpen my pencil and gently stroke my brows. The idea is to give it a natural look. So this is how I get it done. To get your brows looking really natural and simple and sharp, ensure that your pencils are sharp. If you realize that the tip of your pencil has become blunt, go ahead and sharpen it again. That's why it's important to have more than 2 brow pencils, okay? It's also highly important to understand that no 2 brows are the same. I'm not talking about your brows and somebody else's. I'm talking about your 2 eyebrows. They are not the same, so that's why you don't have to look at anybody else's method and stick to it 100%, okay? No 2 brows are the same, so while you draw one, the other one will not be as perfect as the first one that came out really perfect. So have patience, spend time correcting it until you get what you want. After drawing my brows, I'm going to fill in with tiny strokes the areas in my eyebrows that are lacking hair, just so that it will look natural and put together, just like this. Now when it comes to the start of your brows, please, I beg you, avoid using blunt pencil. Go ahead and sharpen your pencil until it is looking really sharp, and draw tiny strokes on the beginning of your brows to represent as natural hair. It's gonna make your eyebrows look really polished. When that is all done, take your brow brush, it's called a spoolie as well, brush through your brows so that it will make everything look uniform. Now take a concealer brush. This is what a concealer brush looks like. Dab it all over your concealer. Make sure it's very light and minimal, and make sure it's a shade that is 1 shade lighter than your foundation so your brows don't look dramatic. Brush through so that it will give your brows a perfect look. Spread evenly that minimal concealer that you've applied on your eyebrow on top of your eyes and at the top of your eyebrow. As you can see in this video, there are some harsh lines on my head area, but not to worry, we're going to blend it out with a pressed powder before the end of the video, so just keep watching. When you're done applying your concealer to cover your brows and you notice there are harsh lines, just spread it out evenly. Use your beauty sponge and dab, 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 and that does the trick. For the lips, I'm keeping it simple by just moisturizing my lips with light lip lip gloss, applying the same pencil I use for my brows, and line my lips carefully and turn it to an ombre looking lips. And thereafter, I'm going to simply apply the same lip gloss. When applying lip gloss to an already lined lip, please do not drag it. Simply dab, 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 and lightly spread the lip gloss evenly on your lower lip and your upper lip. And voila! Effortlessly chic and ready for any occasion. Now, if you want to take this look a notch higher, you know what you're going to do? You're going to simply go with eyeshadow. Finally, I'm setting everything with pressed powder to blur any harsh lines and give that soft, flawless finish. And just like that, our everyday makeup look is complete. Simple, fresh, and beginner friendly. This look is perfect for work, a casual outing, or just feeling put together. Let me know in the comments what your favorite step is, and don't forget to like and follow for more tutorials. Stay beautiful.